Welcome to Janktown. Will here, and today we will be unboxing one of the most hyped sets in recent memory, Final Fantasy. Now the demand has been pretty crazy, a lot of scalpers everywhere, but I was fortunate enough to be able to snag a bundle box. But yeah, it's just been so hard. I feel like they're either sold out everywhere or the prices have just been, well, pretty much unreasonable. So let's open this box and let's see what we get. Ooh, this is always, it looks like such an add-on, but I don't know. I've always just enjoyed these little posters that they always include in bundles. This is what the box looks like. Pretty good looking box, I'd say. Lightning and Sephiroth being heavily featured. Now, I did see in the back of the box that you will get 2 legendaries. I don't know if that means you get automatically Sephiroth and Lightning, or is it just going to be 2 random legendaries from the set. Anyway, here is what the dice looks like. You get a Moogle here. I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. And then for the one, this was actually pretty confusing because they give you the same D20 sort of spin down in the pre-release, and they don't tell you. Well, rather, I've just never seen it. Maybe I haven't attended a pre-release in a while, but this is the 20 and this is the 1. Just in case it's confusing for any of you guys out there. All right, get Lightning, Sephiroth again, the crystal thing, and a lot of pop-out tokens. The pop-out tokens I haven't really ever used in any gameplay setting, but I do collect them. I don't throw them away. They're just nice to have, just in case. All right, but let's get into the bundle contents. And what do we get? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 play boosters, and 2 secret packs. We'll keep those hidden for a while, but I'll set these aside first. All right, let's get into these. So Final Fantasy. So I'm a pretty big fan. I don't know if you guys are, but I've played a lot of Final Fantasy in my day. I started with 7, eventually got around to playing 6, but yeah, I really started with 7, started playing 8, 9, 10, a little bit of 12 and 13. And I've only really just started playing 15. I know I'm a little late to that. Ooh, a fatal push, battle at the bridge, coming from FF5. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Sweet. Cactuar, not the jumbo version. 1 mana value, 3/3 trample. I don't know if that's any good. Hey, Garnet, Princess of Alexander. So she's a summoner, and her abilities very much care about these lore counters in the sagas. I love the summon mechanic in the set. I find it so cool. And the Darkness Crystal. Hey. Pulling a mythic with our first crack at the packs. Okay, mythic foil, Absolute Virtue. I don't think it's worth a lot right now, but it is a cool commander card, and the Darkness Crystal, I'm looking to play this. I think it'll be good. It's a good way to sneak in some graveyard hate in your commander decks. I know a lot of people find graveyard hate really boring, so it's just a good organic way, because at least this is a mana rock. At least it gives you a reanimation effect later in the game. So yeah. Wow, I'm pretty happy with that first pack. Darkness Crystal and Absolute Virtue. All right, let's go with number 2. Fight on again, another magic pot. This job select is actually pretty good. I think it's a really good mechanic, and hey, edicts, gotta love them. 4 mana value, a little overcosted, but I still like them. Side quest, play Blitzball. No mind if I do. Ninja Blades. This seems like a really strong card in constructed formats. You deal combat damage, you draw a card, and then discard a card, so you loot, and then the player loses mana value. So it's kind of like Yuriko in Standard with Ninja Blades. I don't know if I'm holding the cards too far. Hopefully the distance is okay. And Judge Magister Gabrant. Alright, solid stuff. I actually played the pre-release over the weekend. And I went 3-1, so not bad. Pretty good day in the office. I did lose to a Judge Magister Gabranf. Just saying. That's why I just remembered it all of a sudden. That card with Menace in Limited is just tough to handle, especially when it comes down early. I actually have a spare PR kit lying around here somewhere. So if it's something that you guys want to do, maybe we build a deck together, talk about limited strategies or whatnot. Hey, Black Waltz number 3 coming in from FF9. Pretty good pinger. I wasn't able to actually encounter a Rakdos pinger deck during my pre-release. But yeah, pretty good. Prima Vista, not very familiar with it. FF9. Maybe my memory's just lagging here. Dion, that's a bomb in Limited. And it comes into special art. Oh, sick. Dion is such a bomb. Creates another body, becomes a 5/5 flyer himself. Just all greens. Pretty cool. Thank you. And a foil land. Love it. Hey, my girl Yuna. Such good art in this set, man. I cannot believe it. It is so good. But what am I looking to crack today? I don't know. Of course, the dream would be like to get a VV, a Sephiroth, a Buster Sword, like pretty much for the price, but also just because they're such good characters. VV is a very cute black mage, and Sephiroth is just awesome. Buster Sword also awesome. I actually wouldn't mind cracking a Cloud as well. Suplex. But yeah, Final Fantasy, like it's such a good set, such a flavorful set. Rinoa, aww. So her card's not that great, but man, I was as a kid growing up, yeah, Rinoa. Fire Crystal, decent. 1 mana value, 4 mana value haster, and a Stuck in Summoner Sanctum for the foil. These full art lands are actually really cool. So this is, I think, Besaid, if I'm not mistaken, or at least it's an FF10. But yeah, the full art treatment is just so good on these lands. Of course, now it's nothing too special because every set comes out with its own full art treatment. But, you know, I guess that means at this point you have access to pretty much any fancy land, so it's really just a matter of choosing which one of these resonate with you. I'm glad for that. Vein's Treachery, I'm a fan of this card. Capital City, Crystal's Chosen, Garland, Knight of Cornelia, another Rakdos card. Haha! Safer in the special art. Pretty much kind of like a Squall, also gives double strike when a creature attacks alone. And instead of reanimating a Light of Judgment, instead of reanimating a creature, you get a spell instead. So pretty cool stuff. There's your hero token. Now, I don't think the prices of these cards can necessarily hold. Right now, they're all super expensive. It just doesn't seem feasible, unless of course that's really what the price of Magic's gonna be like. But yeah, I really can't imagine it like that moving forward. I think the only way is if like non-Magic collectors just really start inflating the price. I mean, who knows? Hugo Kupka, that's Bruce Tarl. Hey, wow, this is really cool art. FF16. I haven't gotten around to even buying FF16. So I'm pretty excited for that. I've just started 15, but it's pretty cool so far. Genova, ha! Love it! Oh man, Sephiroth's Mama. Pretty cool pull. Also a bomb in Limited. I don't think this is beatable in Limited, but what would I know? Another rare! The Regalia, I know this. Since FF15 I've just started playing. The car, really cool car, and a Dark Knight's Greatsword as the foil, a foil forest. Awesome stuff from FF9. But yeah, on the prices, just going back to that, you know, Final Fantasy merch is just really expensive. Since I'm a fan, I've kind of looked into it, maybe just scoring, I don't know, figurine or something like this. It's really pricey, man. So I don't know, maybe to FF collectors, the price points of these cards aren't anything too absurd, I wouldn't know. Reno and Rude, fun duo in the FF7 series. X-Death, Void Warlock, wouldn't really know much about him. And the Lunar Whale. Look at the top card of your library at any time. As long as it attacked, you may play the top card of your library. Decent card. Vehicles are just really tricky to manage. But, I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen like a good vehicle deck outside of like, what is that biker mice guy's name? Him. Greasefang. There we go. The biker mice from Mars. But then this doesn't seem like a good reanimation target. Then you'd have to play Esper. I don't know. You still get Parhelion. Alright, another Vein's Treachery. Eden, Seed of the Sanctum. Lock Cole. Pretty good Dimir card. Death Touch and Lifelink. Barret. Hey man. Deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. That's where Job Select really comes in. And Mughals Valor. 5 mana value for each creature you control. Create a bunch of Mughals with lifelink, and then they gain indestructible until end of turn. Decent. Sounds like a good commander card in a go wide token deck in Orzhov. Cool Swamp from FF14. You know, I never really got into FF14 because it's online. I don't have enough time in the day to be able to do that. But yeah, here we go. Last pack. Let's see what this is bringing us. So far, I think my first pack has been the best with that mythic foil pull of Absolute Virtue. But let's go. A Gaily Cat. 3 mana value, 1/3 flying vigilance. Sorry, excuse me. Crossroads Village. Elixir. Such a strong item in the game and such a meh card in Magic. Random encounter. Looks like a fun card, to be honest. Ultimecia, one of the main big bad in FF8, extra turn card. And Noctis, of course. FF15, main character, really cool for Esper artifacts. There's the backside of Ultimecia, really cool. Would have loved to have a special treatment, but I'll take it. The Gold Saucer as the foil, fitting. I have spent many an hour, so much time wasted just playing around in the Gold Saucer as a kid. I don't know, they're such good arcade games for the time being. Okay, so what do we get here? I think this is the Lands pack, so that doesn't sound super exciting. So let's open this pack and see what we got here. I have no idea why it's two. They said legendaries. I don't really know what that means. Well, let's find out together, shall we? Cloud! So I know he's in the Commander Precon. The Commander Precons, by the way, look so good. But extended art Cloud in Naya. Great pull. And the next one, Go-Go Mysterious Mime from FF6. I barely remember playing FF6. I don't have much memories playing with FF6, but alright. So those are my 2 legendaries. A lot of foil lands. They all look so good. But yeah. So that's the FF bundle. These are the pulls. Judge for yourself if you think it's worth it right now. I think with the scalper price, I just can't imagine that it is. But if you got it at pre-order, then I'm happy for you. It's a really exciting set, super flavorful. We got Go-Go, we got Cloud, we got Noctis, Mughals Valor, Lunar Whale, Regalia, Genova, Cypher, and a couple of crystals actually. In the Dark Crystal, the Fire Crystal. We got some special treatment in Dion, and Ninja Blades and Absolute Virtue. Oh, and a Fatal Push. Alright, so that's it for this set. Let me know in the comments. I still do have a PR kit. If I don't know if that's something you guys wanna do. Hang out, make a limited deck, see how it fares up against yours. And thanks guys for hanging out. Be sure to like, subscribe. I haven't done a video in a while. Sorry, I'm flubbing up the script here. But hey, we're doing it live. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay inspired.